All right, now, I mean, I know the time says like about, I don't know how much time's left, like a minute left in the first half. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go live now. What a game so far. What a game, but I didn't expect Georgia to be leading. So, but now Saban's going to go in the locker room. He's going to wake up the Alabama team, and he's going to wake them up telling them, hey, you realize what we're playing for now. We're playing for a conference title. Everyone said last year a conference championship matters, so we're going to prove that it does. That's what he's going to tell them.
Georgia make a decision here. Do they try to get a first down? Because if they run, Alabama will take another one. We're going to find out in a minute.
All right, so by the way, there was this guy that just subscribed to me. Can't remember his name. Let me find it. Felton Smith, he just subscribed to me. So shout out to Felton Smith, man. He's currently serving overseas over in Kuwait. It's 1 a.m. over there right now. So hey, he told me thanks for what did he say? He said, I'm stationed overseas in Kuwait. It's 1 a.m. here. Really appreciate the live stream. Well, Felton, thank you for your service. First of all, hey, and you're welcome as well. Let me know who you're pulling for, Felton, because there's some. I've seen a lot of dogs in there in the comment section earlier in the first quarter. Again, if you're just tuning in, you know the title said halftime thoughts, but we're almost at halftime, so I just went on ahead and just decided to go live. So we're gonna catch the end of the second quarter, and damn, that was elusive, man, gutsy. So he tried, but he couldn't get. But anyway, you know, we'll watch the end of the first half. We'll get to see. I mean, as soon as halftime comes in, then I'll go ahead and give my thoughts and score updates as well. UCF's beating the living shit. I mean, Memphis beating the living shit out of UCF right now. Last I checked, it was like 31-14 Tigers. So, oh shit! Oh boy! Man, Bama is just – these Bama players are just costing them the game. Unless it's running in the kicker then. Yep.
You've got an offense that have been scoring all year. You don't need a block and kick to score.
I know. I mean, that's bullshit, man. If I were Saban, I'd chew out that damn special teams. I'd say, hey, look, you motherfucker. You don't need to damn do that shit because we're going to get called penalties like that. And if you're going to keep doing this, you might as well be out of the game. And we got a scoring offense that can score. That's what I'd say right now if I were Nick Saban. Hayden Jolly. Hey, something. Hey, thanks for joining the live stream, man. Stick around for a little while longer throughout the game because I'm either going to do one in the beginning of the third or probably at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I'll do or probably at the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter, I'll come back and we'll do the rest of the game reaction. I mean, I'll go back to what I was saying. I mean, that's stupid. I mean, why would you want to try to block the kick when you got the best scoring offense in college football? That's bullshit, man. So I guess Georgia's going into the locker room at halftime up by 7. Drew Burt. Hey, what's up, Drew? Drew Burt. Thanks for joining, man. Subscribe. Hey, by the way, if you just joined, subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't yet. You'll get a lot of content from me. Let's see what's from. Oh, they're throwing? What the? Well, what are you doing, man? That was almost intercepted. What a dumbass. What are you doing, dude? I mean, I'm not pulling for. I mean, I'm pulling for Alabama, but I mean, seriously, dude, what are you doing? I mean, Swift right there. He could have made a play, but damn, dude. Damn right. 13 seconds left until halftime. Georgia's got the ball, 3rd and 10. They probably bet Bama's going to call a timeout right here. No, they're calling timeout. Now, if you want to, block the damn punt.
And they do take a timeout. 8 seconds remaining in the half.
All right. We're almost at halftime. We're going to watch the Dr. Pepper tuition throw, and after that, first I'll give my early thoughts and then score updates, and then we'll watch the tuition throw, and then I'll give some more of my thoughts, and so be it.
That's what it takes to do things the right way. With Rocket Mortgage, you can count on us to get your mortgage right. Because when it comes to buying a home, the right way should be the only way. Rocket Mortgage, America's largest mortgage lender and proud supporter of college athletics.
All right.
Tomorrow, the Paradise Inferno with Hell on Earth. So
Okay.
New videos and stories you won't believe.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put in my next few commercials for the next break. Like not next break, but I mean like my next local break. Oh, by the way, I'll get to that in just a second. About President George H.W. Bush. Bush 41 passed away today. I'll talk about that here in a second. Let me put these in.
Mentioned President Bush, the 41st President of the United States, died yesterday at the age of 94. A lifelong baseball fan. He played the first 2 College World Series with Yale, and he's credited as the first president to throw a ceremonial first pitch from the pitcher's mound ahead of a major league game. I was fortunate enough to meet the president a couple of times at Texas A&M games. I have a picture with him in my office that I display proudly. We send our condolences to the family of presidents.
Me as well. When I was playing with the Browns, he came into Cleveland to do an event, and I got to stand on the podium with him.
Pretty nice.
So yeah, if you didn't know about it, of course a lot of people know about it now, but George H.W. Bush passed away. Not Bush 43, the one that served before Obama, but George H.W. who served before that fraud Clinton. I mean, all due respect, I mean, Clinton's a Southern guy, but I mean, okay, we're not here to talk about politics, but to the Bush family, I send condolences to your family. May Bush 41 rest in peace. They're going to go to halftime. So here we go. Halftime Atlanta, 21-14 Dogs. I guarantee you Uncle Lou's going to do a live stream. Or not a live stream, but he might do like his own thoughts at halftime. Either he's going to be ranting, or he's going to be the most jolly person on YouTube. I mean, I saw that review when they were looking at the fumble touchdown. I thought it was touchdown immediately when I saw him pick up the ball. I thought touchdown. Of course, Georgia fans will say otherwise.
Well, we did make some mental errors. We got to play better on defense. They're running the ball on us. We're not staying in our gaps. We're not executing the calls that we're making. So we got to do better. But we've also squandered opportunities by throwing an interception down in the red area, not moving the ball consistently enough on offense when we have it. So dropping a couple balls. So all in all, not a real good half.
All right, Coach. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
It could be an analyst. That pretty much summarized it.
The second half. Go in and say, hey, Jerry Jr.
All right. 11 people to those of you that just joined, the 11 people, welcome in to the live stream, the halftime thoughts. There you see, I was talking about earlier. But if you haven't yet, to those of you who just joined, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications of, of my next uploads or anything.
Down in the red zone. We got the momentum of the game early on, and we're not executing on defense at all. We're making a lot of mental errors. They confuse us a little bit with the formation, so they're running the ball on us. We're just not playing the way we're capable of playing, and we got to control the tempo of the game on offense, which we haven't done. We've got a couple drops and we're big plays, so we just have to play better. Thank you, Coach. Have a good day.
Okay. Who is that? 2 X's and 3 X's. Nick will fix this bullshit at the half. I mean, the past couple times Alabama's been struggling the last 2 weeks with the Citadel halftime when they were tied at 10, and then against Auburn when they just led by, what was it? I think it was 4 at halftime. Wait. Yeah, it was 4 at the half last week against Auburn. By the way, I didn't expect to be tied or be that close to Alabama at halftime, but I guarantee you, he's going to tell his team, "You need to get your ass up and play some damn football. You know what we're playing for." But here comes the tuition throw. I guarantee you, somebody's going to do this. That stupid bullshit when you did the damn. What was that? What is that? The Georgia Tech triple option shit like this. I guarantee you're going to see that going on right now.
Pretty easy. Whoever makes the most throws.
Wish I could win $100,000.
$100,000 in tuition from Dr. Pepper, as I sent it to my partner.
Could use that for when I graduate community college.
Festivities. Dr. Pepper and the SEC are proud to present the Dr. Pepper tuition giveaway. In just a moment, our two contestants, Natanya Quiros and Alina Scarlett, will be throwing footballs into the giant.
They're going to be doing that, probably.
And Natanya
I saw it last night.
If she wins, to go to nursing school, and Alina wants to pursue her passion for speech pathology. Natanya, I'll ask you, what does this moment feel like to you?
It's exhilarating, and I'm just excited and feeling so blessed to be here.
And Alina, what would it mean for you if you were able to win this money and pursue your passion?
I'm just so excited. Dr. Pepper has been more than generous through this whole experience. And
Is it Mesquite or Mesquite?
All right, we're about to get set up. Let's get them excited, everybody. Let's go. Now, whoever makes the most throws into the giant Dr. Pepper can wins and will take home $100,000 in tuition.
Doing this shit too.
We'll take home $25,000 in tuition. So, Natanya, Alina, are you ready? Officials, are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1.
See, she's doing this. She's doing it too.
Tuition giveaway.
It ain't this, it's this.
As Alina has taken an early start, but 30 full seconds they have
my
here. God. This money goes a long way for these two ladies. They've come a long road, and it's getting closer as we get near the end.
I don't see a timer.
A close one, 12-9. Alina Scarlett has won the Dr. Pepper tuition giveaway.
You remember, guys? Hey, remember, everybody? It's this. Wait, no. It's this.
All right, now I want
to be honest, I could do that too. I just do this.
Officer of Dr. Pepper, Jim Trabilcock.
Alina, congratulations. On behalf of Dr. Pepper and all our Dr. Pepper bottlers, here's a check for scholarship money for $100,000. Well done.
Wow. I want to have that money.
Natanya has also won
because I'm wanting to get out of community college and go to like Auburn or Alabama State just to pursue my journalism career.
In speech pathology.
Yeah, so I'm looking to go to grad school. This will help pay for that. I want to work with people who've had strokes and brain traumas, but I'm just so thankful. I want to say thank you to the Lord and to my family, my little sisters, Ava and Adie, and to Dr. Pepper and Mr. Trabilcock. They're so generous, and the love they have for students is just amazing. I don't know of any other company like that. I'll never drink another soda brand my whole life. Oh, you couldn't have said it better yourself, Alina and Jim Trabilcock. Thank you. Since 2008, Dr. Pepper has awarded over $10 million in tuition to deserving students. Once again, congratulations.
I think Alina was 7 for 7 to start.
Well, heck, as an Auburn fan, I'd take her over Jarrett Stidham just to throw the damn ball. Anyway, let's go into our thoughts. Clearly, I mean, I didn't expect Georgia to be leading at the half. I kind of figured it was going to be close. But now it's going to make Bama more pissed off. You know, Nick Saban's going to go in there pissed. Telling these guys, you need to execute better, yada, yada. And they go out and score 50 more points. I mean, you know, I see it. I can see it now. I can already see it right now. Literally 30 minutes from now, I can see Bama being up 28-21. I can see it right now. I mean, I'm picking Alabama to win, but I can already see it right now. Let's see, UAB battle. Okay, yeah, I forgot. I need to score updates. Score updates. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm about to check out the scores. First off, UAB. Hey, if anybody, I don't know if anybody's a YouTube person that's a UAB fan or somebody, but if you're a UAB fan right now, congratulations on winning the Conference USA title. They come a long way from that shutdown, man. That's pretty cool. I know Birmingham is going to go nuts tonight. Heck, I wish that UAB can go to a big bowl game other than that shitty Hawaii Bowl or the shitty Independence Bowl. That dumb shit. I wish they can just omit that and just go to the go to a big bowl game, bigger than those. At least to a game where they can play against like Big 12 or the SEC, somebody. What's the score to UCF and Memphis? If anybody can let me know, I appreciate it before this thing comes back on. I have it set for UCF Memphis, but if anybody can get me the score update right now before this comes back, I appreciate it.
Had just 3 of 9 passing from Tua Tagovailoa for 35 yards.
They're calling him Tungo, like they're spelling T-A-N-G. It's Tago, you dumbass. Tagovailoa. Tagovailoa, not Tagovailoa. Even Eli Gold calls him that. It's stupid, man. I think I did this from my laptop from now on. So much better than the dumbass phone. This glitches out and gets hot. The battery gets hot and it causes it to dim and then just shut off. Well, I mean, not shut off, but to shut off the YouTube thing. Oklahoma won today as well. I had them winning. I had UAB winning. I have UCF winning too. Okay, if there's fans that are still there, then that means UCF must have came back. I don't know. Oh shit! Oh, they're about to start the third quarter, so they're. Yeah. Okay. King David. Okay. It's 38-20. Yeah. It just caught it. I mean, I just saw that thing just as it was coming back on. I just missed it right there. But hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Bridge Over Troubled Waters. The Alabama band, they just said they're performing Bridge Over Troubled Waters. That definitely describes the first half for Alabama in this game. But they're going to come back and they're going to win the football game. Watch. They're going to score 40 more points and they're going to win the game. I'm calling it right now. Because Citadel, after being tied at 10, they whipped their asses. Auburn, they only were winning by like 3 points. They beat the shit out of us. And watch. It's going to happen. Watch. I mean, you can't deny it. It's eventually going to come. It's eventually going to happen. To those of you that have just joined, again, I'll go ahead and say it. Welcome in. Subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't yet, so you can get more content and you can keep up with this live streaming for the beginning of the fourth quarter or the end of the third quarter, and we'll watch the end of the game. It don't matter if the game's close or a blowout, but we'll go ahead and I'll do the whole live stream of the fourth quarter. I don't care if it's close or if it's a blowout. We'll do it. And by the way, I'm about to do my next commercial here in just a minute. So I'll go ahead and let this guy give you the score update. This is copyright to Learfield.
We appreciate you tuning in on the CTSN. I'm Brian Houseworth, live in studio. 4:52 is our time, and the latest scores from the SEC and around the nation are presented by Alabama Power. Alabama Power is proud to support the Crimson Tide. We've got a pretty good football game going on right now, folks, at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. #1 Alabama trailing #4 Georgia 21-14. We'll get to the statistics and AT&T at the half with Brian Houseworth, your scoreboard update from Alabama in just a moment. Usually during this segment, we go through the SEC scores that are going on from around the SEC. We've only got one game to tell you about today, and that is Akron and South Carolina. This was a game South Carolina was scheduled to play back in September.
I was saying,
canceled.
You nearly lost to Drake.
In Florence.
What?
Was scheduled to play a different team. Akron was going to play Nebraska.
You don't deserve it, ranked 23rd no more.
September 1st, and that one was canceled because of lightning and severe weather. So these two teams got together today at WBS, Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia. Willie B, as we call it, South Carolina winning at 28-3. Will Muschamps and the Gamecocks team improving to 7-5 on the year.
That's going to be a good game right there. That's going to be a good game next week. I'm going to do a live stream for that too.
5 catches, 109 yards. He had a score.
Bentley out of the pocket. He's got plenty of time. Guns one down the far sideline, wide open to 40. At the 30. At the 20. Breaks away to 15. 10-5. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown, Brian Edwards.
What the hell is this Mickey Mouse shit?
Third catch of the day. This one for 70 yards. That's his 7th touchdown of the season. Wow, busted coverage, wide open Edwards.
Chad Ellis with the call on the Gamecock IMG Sports Network. South Carolina has an outstanding wide receiver. You've known him. He seems like he's been there forever. He returns punts. He returns kicks. And whenever he touches the ball, he generally scores. 2 touchdowns today. Who am I talking about? Deebo Samuel.
3rd down and 3 with 1:40 to go in the half. Carolina up 21-3.
Yo, there you go. Look.
Bentley in the gun.
Uncle Lou.
Snap, Deebo, end zone, touchdown, Carolina.
Halftime report.
Touchdown, Deebo Samuel.
Man. Hey.
For 5 yards.
If anybody's been watching that, and you're just coming in right now, tell me what Uncle Lou said. I mean, I see the number dropping down. I think some of you guys are about to go watch the about to go watch his report. But let me know what he says. if he's jolly or if he's pissed, or he could be both.
They beat Middle Tennessee in a terrific game up in Murfreesboro, 27-25. Their star quarterback Tyler Johnston, 9 of 15 on the day, 140 yards. He had a big touchdown for UAB.
2nd down. And a short 7. Play fake. Johnson throws down the far numbers. Got him in his stride at the 10 at the 5. Touchdown! Andre Wilson reels it in and gives UAB the lead.
David Crane there with a call on the Blazer IMG Sports Network. Now the Blazers are 10-3. Clark is set to become the highest paid Conference USA coach in the conference, about $1.45 million. And Johnston, their quarterback out of Spanish Fort, Alabama. For you folks who don't know where it is, it's near Mobile. He played on the high school team down there, the Toros. Ben Blackman and Mark Freeman, 2 great coaches down there in Spanish Fort, coached him 35-0 as a starter. Now, AT&T at the half with Brian Houseworth, number 1 Alabama, number 4 Georgia. Really in this game, only one highlight to tell you about. Offensively, Josh Jacobs on the day so far, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I'll go ahead and call it. What if the reason why Larry Culpepper's not on the Dr. Pepper commercial anymore? What if he's actually the mayor of Fansville and they don't reveal him until the day of the championship game? Anybody agree with me? Comment in there if y'all agree with me that Larry Culpepper's the mayor of Fansville and they're saving that as a surprise for the championship game. Yeah, I'll move the camera. There we go.
And a touchdown as well. For our 70 stations along the network, we owe you a station break right now. Let's take it and pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Crimson Tide Football from Learfield.
WFEB, 1340 AM, and W265DV, 100.9 FM, Sylacauga. The all-new B101. Sylacauga's best hits and all-time favorites.
Our stations rejoin us right now at 4:57. Coming up in our next segment, we've got plenty of great football to talk about what's going on. The big game today, Stanford and Cal, and then some conference championship games today. Texas and Oklahoma, what a thriller at Jerry's World, and some big games tonight. Dabo and Clemson taking on Pitt, and Urban Meyer playing for another Big Ten championship. I'll preview all of it coming up. I'm Brian Houseworth, live in studio. This is Alabama Crimson Tide Football from Learfield.
What's behind the scene? A world full of opportunities. Where are you now? Where?
President Trump today declared December 5th a national day of mourning. He ordered flags lowered to half-staff for 30 days. The body of President Bush will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol from Monday night to Wednesday, when a state funeral will be held. The 43rd president, George W. Bush, says his father was, quote, a man of the highest character and the best dad a son or daughter could ask for. He will be laid to rest beside his wife and daughter at his presidential library at Texas A&M. More tonight on a special edition of the CBS Evening News, and tomorrow on Sunday morning, Face the Nation and 60 Minutes. For now, I'm Jeff Moore in Washington.
Power, more comfort.
There you go. Rest in peace to George H.W. Bush, former president. George H.W. Bush, obviously not the 43rd, the one that took over before Obama, but the dad. So rest in peace to him. Great man.
What I would need to know. Things I never thought of, like how to improve your mood. These are me to stay positive. Luckily, I found the Caregiving Resource Center from AARP. They had articles about the basics, but also information about programs. Caregiving Resource Center at AARP.com/caregiving articles, tips, and tools to help you both care for your loved one and care for yourself. Brought to you by AARP and Cat Council. All right, everybody in the car, let's go. Sure. What about the village? Yeah, we're here. Oh, really? It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
All right. Let me put in the next commercial.
Live from the Learfield Network Studios, this is the College Scoreboard.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second
great
here.
State of Alabama in the southeastern United States. Brian Houseworth once again live in studio with you at 5 o'clock.
UCF, they can make a comeback now.
Number 1 Alabama, 21-14 in the SEC championship game, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The latest scores from the top 25 and around the nation are presented once again by Alabama Power. Alabama Power is proud to support the Crimson Tide. Well, we call it the big game, the 121st big game, Stanford and Cal. This one was originally supposed to be played on November 17th, but it had to be postponed. First time since 1960.
Because of poor air quality involving the wildfires, they're playing it as we speak in Berkeley. Strawberry Canyon, Stanford leading
All right,
by a score of 13-6. KJ Costello in the ball game. The Cardinal quarterback 18 of 29.
Okay, if these are the people that are, if these are like some of the people that are coming back from the Uncle Lou, if you're watching the Uncle Lou video, I don't know, was he jolly, was he pissed, or was he both?
Stadium in Arlington. The Dr. Pepper Big 12 championship game going on earlier this morning. Number 14, Texas, and number 5, Oklahoma, back and forth. Boomer Sooners win at 39-27. Sooner running back Trey Sermon, 65 yards and a score. 2nd and 1 from the 6. Handoff inside the Minister into the end zone.
Somebody commented on the SEC Network's Facebook post about the Georgia-Alabama game. Somebody said, in case we're watching College Game Day this morning, you've probably heard that report of Tua and his dad. But listen to this. Tua's dad is heading to the locker room with belt in hand. Man, that's so many. In case you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Tua's dad, when Tua was younger, he would play football. If he didn't do good, his dad would beat his ass with a belt. I'll tell you the truth. When I was younger, my ass would get beat with a belt, and it turned me into a very memorable young man.
Here we are, tied at 3, late third quarter. Snap to Shelley, play action, throws off to the right, and it's caught. Oh, popped out! Intercepted. On the left sideline, Byron Murphy brings it back across the 30. It's caught. Byron Murphy.
He kept his voice.
somehow Floyd Anderson with a call. The Washington IMG Sports Network. He is a terrific broadcaster.
So let's see. What are the improvements Bama's going to need to do in the second half? Obviously, fix the errors. Obviously, stop Swift. Obviously, I guess do the blitz on Fromm. Blitz on Swift. That secondary has got to be ready for that shit, man. Because they're going to throw more of that. They're going to throw more of that middle route. So I still have Bama winning this game because second half they turn it on, they're gone. So because I believe Georgia right now has just woken up a sleeping giant once again.
Henderson finds the seam, breaks the tackle 45, down the left side 50, now it's in foot race 30, they won't get him, 20, 10, Tigers leading 6-0, 62 yards, Darrell Henderson.
Motion there with a call from Learfield. Henderson is from Batesville, Mississippi, in SEC country. ACC title game today. Number 2 Clemson. Outstanding as always. Dabo, the coach, 12-0, 8-0 in the ACC. They'll take on Pitt. They'll kick it off tonight, 7 o'clock in Charlotte. And Urban Meyer, never count him out. Big Ten championship game tonight. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. That will be on Fox tonight, 7:10 tonight. We want to remind you that later on, enjoy your Bama post-game with
I was just posting something on there on my phone saying somebody has got to call Hollywood to get UAB make a UAB movie. And I'm not over exaggerating, but it's true. They need to make a UAB movie going from the years when they were awful to 2014 when they shut it down, then the whole process of getting this team back up and running, then the process of last year ending badly, and then tonight, leading up to tonight. Let's see. David Winkfield commented, "You got the game, bro." Hey, yeah, I wanted to do a pretty good live stream show tonight since it's the biggest game of the year. In my opinion, the national championship game, well, the pre-national championship game, because whoever wins, I think is going to be the champion. Unless Georgia somehow beats Bama and then they meet again in is it Santa Clara they're playing at this year? Is it San Francisco? Winkfield. You said my last name. I mean, yeah, I did this for a second to look. So yeah. Well, it looks like the let's see. He said hopefully Ohio State wins it all. Yeah. Hey, before I get off real quick, does anybody know where the championship game is this year? Is it San Francisco or is it Santa Clara? I can't remember. Hey, and also I'll go ahead and say right now, here in a little bit, I'll set up the time when I go on live streaming. Like when I'm gonna put out the time when I'll go on my live stream begin the fourth quarter. So if you haven't done it yet, subscribe and hit the bell so you'll get notifications of me going live for the fourth quarter. I'll go live at the end of the third quarter, but yeah. So, hey, real quick, somebody let me know, where is this championship game played this year? Where is the national championship? I don't know. Was it Santa Clara? Something like that. San Francisco. I can't remember if it was San Francisco or not. It may be. I can't remember. Ronnie Brown, son of a bitch. Wow. Archie, baby. Archie. All right, let me check and see. I'm about to sign off real quick, but let me see where this game's played. Even offering delivery at select locations. Visit MyNewPharmacy.com for plain Payless.
this season. Rashad Johnson, what was it like in the locker room? What's the key to success?
It is Santa Clara. It's the home of the 49ers. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys. I'll go ahead and set up the time when the fourth quarter begins. I will go ahead and do the live stream for that. See you guys at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And again, I'm picking Alabama to win.